So welcome back to another video. This one is going to be me showing you the highlights of FUT Champions last week when I was going to use a full Man City team. I say that I did use a full Man City team, but you'll see towards the end of this video what happens. It was just such an annoying week. So first game of the weekend league then, and we're playing a 4-1-4-1 team. It's a pretty decent team, but you don't see too many people playing the 4-1-4-1. But I think it is going to be quite a good formation actually. I might actually try it out myself. But we get off to a 1-0 start. 1-1, don't know what Bravo's doing. Luckily, 86th minute, we bring on Raheem Sterling at centre attacking mid, and that's just beautiful. Gets us the 2-1 win. Perfect start. Game 2 then, slightly easier. 4-1-2-1-2 team this time. We've got Lukaku, we've got Vardy. It's a pretty average sort of team, and pretty quick game this one, to be honest. We get into the box here. Aguero passing to Kevin De Bruyne. Nice finish from him. And then after that, this guy kind of forgets how to defend. Jesus, he has all the space in the world. He's not going to miss that, and that guy's had enough. So this is where we come into this game, and you can see the team on screen. What is that? Disgusting. But anyway, so this was, this is the team that I don't really want to come up against. Third game in, but we get the ball off him there. We pass it to Aguero. Aguero plays it through to Kevin De Bruyne, and Kevin De Bruyne in front of goal. He scores more than he misses. So good, but unfortunately we try and clear it there, and he manages to sort of turn and put it in the net there with his left wing back, which I wasn't too happy about. But luckily, just before half time, Kevin De Bruyne into Jesus. What did I just call him then? Kevin De Bruyne into Jesus, and we get the 2-1 lead going into half time. That's better. So, unfortunately, that didn't last long. He scores there with Dele Alli. I think he had an attribute card on Dele Alli. I can't really remember. But anyway, that doesn't matter. 2-all. We go ahead here, 3-2. Look at this from Sterling. Just falls perfectly to him. Nice little finesse in the lead again. But we weren't done there. We stop, we trick him, we play it into the box, we pass it to Sterling. Sterling turns, he plays it to Aguero. Aguero, beautiful finish. Yeah, I was glad to see the back of that guy. No more fire at the back teams if possible. It's not something I like to play against. But yeah, Lille 14 Don is the next opponent. Look at this pass from Kevin De Bruyne into Jesus. That was just a bit of magic, and we put ourselves 1-0 up. But unfortunately, this guy manages to get another equaliser here. Dembele just squares it across to Kevin De Bruyne. Just seems to be scoring goals for me, my opponents, for everybody at the moment. But yeah, so we play it through. What a pass that was actually. Watch that back. I forgot about that. That was picked that out very nicely. But yeah, again, this guy gets himself back into the game. Eden Hazard. He actually run through the entire team there, which really annoys me. The amount of times I score and I'm like, come on, we've got the lead, and straight away the person will just run through my entire team. But luckily, Kevin De Bruyne, for me, 3-2 puts us in the lead again. And then look at this from Sterling. Sterling was like my sub. I brought him on at half time, and he did work. He got his wins. But yes, that was how that game ended, 4-2. And the next opponent now, 5th game, Fun to Destroy You was his name, but he didn't destroy me because he didn't actually score. So might need to change that game tag. So as you can see, 5 wins. We won that game 1-0. Decent start with the Man City team. I was a bit worried actually because Bravo in net is quite small. I think he needs to sort of grow a bit, but he's doing well for me. He's making some decent one-on-one saves, which I haven't actually included in this. But yeah, so yeah, it's over here, putting us 1-0 up. Then after that, second half just started. We pass it to Aguero. Aguero, nice ball through to Sterling, who's fresh, just come on the pitch again, like I said, and puts us 2-0 up. So coming to the next game day, another sort of just standard Prem team. It's not too expensive, is it? But it's sweaty, and that's not good. But yeah, we actually go 1-0 down for the first time in quite a while there to Martial finesse. But luckily that somehow gets through, that somehow goes in. I mean, I don't know how the keeper hasn't saved that, but I'm not moaning. And then yeah, look at this, Bakary Sagna on the headers. Like, I don't score headers unless Bakary Sagna's in the team. He always seems to get me them. So coming into the next game, King Thomas, 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't really want to lose to somebody called that, but yeah, thankfully Bakary Sagna, I don't know why he's up there, but I'm not going to complain when he's banging in goals like that. We go 2-0 up here. Again, like, this keeper wasn't having the best of games. Two sort of screamers, one from a right back, one from Sergio Aguero, which isn't so bad. But yeah, 2-0 up, and put that in, 3-0, and that guy's had enough after that. So yeah, we've got through the sort of average games, the sort of standard games. Now this is where it gets pretty interesting. If a Spliffer 2, I'm looking at that team, I'm thinking, it looks good, but it's in the formation 4-4-2. You don't see many people use this, but this countered me very well. Let's have a look at this, because I haven't watched this back since like the other week, so I kind of forgotten what happened, but that goal there just sort of hit it, so there's nothing my keeper could have done about that. It goes 2-0 up there, and again, I'm thinking Bravo could have potentially got a hand to that. We might have slid in on another day and blocked it, but yeah, unfortunately we don't. Thankfully though, Kevin De Bruyne, 45th minute, what a goal that was. That was important, because we weren't getting too many chances. 3-1 down at this point. I actually, when that went in, I couldn't believe he'd scored that. But yeah, so as you can see in the top left corner, 87th minute, we're 3-1 down. I was like, we're going to get our first loss at 8-0. But yeah, this is where things just, I don't even know what happened. This guy sort of completely crumbled here. We play it through to Sterling, get one back in the 89th minute. I was like, that's decent, but you know, we did another goal, there's no time left. This guy's just going to pass it around the back if he's got any brain, and he'll just sort of, you know, hold off the win. But look what he does here. I don't know what Smalling's doing. We sit him on his ass in a bit smaller. He's laid out. We pass it to Jesus. I didn't mean to do that, and he somehow puts that past the keeper. And I couldn't believe it at this point. I mean, as you can see, we went with literally as attacking as we could. So I changed that back into extra time, and straight away that happens. I was like, what is going on? Luckily, 105th minute, we actually bring on Jesus Navas, and now that's got him. What is that? That's such a shit shot. 117th minute now. This is like, I was like, you are joking. I didn't want this game to go to penalties, by the way. And I thought I'd cost myself a game there where I put that in 5-4. At this point, I was just like, what is going on? I can't, just what is going on, basically. This guy cannot make the same mistake he did last time in you know, normal time. But here we go. Like, if I'd have lost this ball here, it would have been game over. But thankfully, you know, Sterling into Yaya, back to Sterling, into Yaya, beautiful finesse, 5-all. This takes it to penalties, and I cannot commentate penalties for my life. So I scored, he scored, he scored, I scored, he steps up and gets it saved, I step up and score, he steps up and gets it saved, and I step up and score. And we win that game on penalties. But yes, this is where we get into what I was on about at the start of the video, where it kind of becomes one of the most stressful and annoying and frustrating weekend leagues since the start of FIFA, basically. So I just won that game. I was fucking well happy when I'd won that. I was out of my seat. I never get out of this seat. I was stood up celebrating after that win on penalties. So I went straight into another game after this, and there's only one thing which could happen in the next game, isn't there?